Hey, good evening all. We got a rainy evening here to work inside the shop on our old 351. Yeah, we got cylinders all honed out. That went really good. And now we're just kind of cleaning everything up. And the way I do that, I just got a little garden sprayer. I put diesel fuel in and just kind of spray everything down. Got my camshaft all out. Yeah, it's kind of the downside of an end frame is it's dirtier. There's no way around it. You know, you are in the frame of the vehicle, whether it's a car or truck. You want to make sure everything's pretty clean here. Anything that falls off here goes in the motor. And a little tougher to work on. And as the guy gets older, you know, you're working underneath, looking up, and you're putting rods and mains in, and that's why you need to have kids, so you can be training the kids how to do that. That way, when you get older, you have them work below. So my boy, he's kind of interested in it. So hopefully, here in the next few years, I can have him down below and I can be on top telling him what he's doing wrong. But hey, we did have parts show up today from Blower Drive. Yeah, there's what your kit looks like. We got pulleys, belt, idler pulley. There's your V pulleys, various shims. There's your what they call drive hub. You know, harmonic balancer, although there's no harmonic balancer, that's just solid. And all the hardware comes in their kit. It's just, what a class act. I mean, that Blower Drive service, they got their act together. That's a reasonable price. I think it's $1,265. That was with the shipping. So yeah, I guess that virus is getting pretty. They're in Southern California. I guess that virus is getting serious out there. Last time I talked to them, I was afraid you may not see it for a while. But so wishing them the best and keep up the good work. And walk over here. This is what's most interesting to me. There's your drive snout that they send. You got splines, and you got a coupler that's going to bolt to your drive gear on your blower. This is where the new meets up with the old. Here's our old GM blower, Detroit blower, and there's your old drive gear. Now this only had 3 holes in it to begin with. I drilled and tapped the other 3. And then you got multi locations, multi holes there, and right there, everything's lining up perfect. But that is so fascinating to me that something that old, and then your drive snout got an O-ring in it. There it is. So what's really blows me away, what's interesting is, I mean, they're using the same tolerances on their new product as what GM did back in the day. That's so neat. That works. Yeah, I'll be glad to get that bolted on, get this thing fired up and out of here. I think we even got all of our parts to go back together. Well, except for pistons, and my piston supplier, the way I left it, he could not get me forged pistons 60 over. So the way I left it, I said, get me whatever you can get your hands on that's 60 over. And he thinks he might have a flat top piston, although I told him send it anyhow. You know, the way things are, parts is hard to get. And these got a dish to them We may end up cleaning these up and putting them back in. It's cast piston. We're running cast pistons in our Galaxy. I have for 2 years, no trouble at all. But worst case, we may be putting these back in. And I may wait on them. I think this is an 8-to-1 compression, and a flat top, I don't know what that would bump it up to on a flat top. It might bump it to like 9, which would be okay. Probably still be okay. So maybe I ought to wait. And our next, I dread this. Those exhaust ports. That looks like a Briggs & Stratton motor. I think what I'm going to do, I am going to port on these. Got my little line there scribed. And then there's that, I call it a dog knot there for your emissions. We're going to take that out. See if we can get that exhaust side to flow a little bit better. Yeah, I did pull one valve out of it. It don't look too bad. I mean, I'll probably just lap that valve. Lap in valves while taking it apart. I ain't gonna send the heads out. That's where we're at. Well, folks, we'll catch you later. Hopefully we got more done. Be glad to get this thing back together and out of here. We'll see you.